Hey guys, it's Roger. Thank you so much for all the kind comments on the video called Remembering Jack. We're processing all that. Got a beautiful bouquet of flowers from my bosses at Prosted Realty today. Thanks, Mitch and Kirsten. Lots of love coming in. We appreciate it, but we're staying on course with work. And I've got a very special video I'm planning for Sunday, late Sunday. So hit the bell for notification. It's part of my process about Morning Jack. Check it out. Hey guys, I got 3 houses I want to talk to you about. Affordable 55 communities in Charlotte. You know, my heart is really broken about how house prices kind of kept going up. I'm like, builders, really? You didn't get the memo that the lumber prices went down? You know, that kind of thing. And then they would squeeze us also. And so some of the builders are coming back to treating us a little bit better. And when I say that, you know, the co-op broker fee is built into the price of the home, and it seemed like they were squeezing you going up, and they were squeezing us. And but I'm noticing. I was just talking to one of our clients out in the Palisades. Shout out Bob. Just said, hey, he's watching the market out there. A lot of the active living houses are sitting on the market, so the builders react to the market. And if you're looking for a house, by the way, these are Charlotte 55 plus communities with 3 homes in the 500s. Now, you know, again, not too long ago, it was like, hey, affordable houses in the 300s. But it is what it is. You're probably getting more for your house. That's what happened to us 2.5 years ago or so when we built that one house. We thought we'd get this for our house, and we're going to spend this for the new ranch. And so my wife decided she didn't want to move into that. So now when we bought this house about a year ago, and we moved in 7 months ago, we got this much for our old house, but we had to pay this much more. So it's all relative. So I want to talk about these 3 houses because if you're Googling affordable 55 communities in Charlotte, NC, and there are some older ones, there are some that I don't even know much about. That I'm thinking of that one in Gold Hill in there in South Carolina side on Gold Hill Road, and the cottages there behind the mall. And there are some other ones that are smaller. But you know, when I got back into the business 10 years ago, the big noise was Carolina, Sun City, Carolina Lakes, you know, 3,200 rooftops, big golf course and all that, vinyl siding, by the way. But then things started kind of turning, and the ones that we have done a lot of business in, including Trilogy, Carolina Orchards, you know, Treetops, there's so many. And so right now, the Crestwind Charlotte is amazing, and Crestwind Wesley Chapel is really amazing. But Coulter, who is the builder of those 2 neighborhoods, also is building out in Hands Mill on Lake Wylie. And here's why I say that. Let me paint a picture and see if you fit in it. A lot of people are saying, hey, I want to move, but I want water. So they look at Trilogy Lake Norman and say, oh, that's got to be water. But they're not. They're like 15 minutes from Lake Norman. But there is our third lake, the southernmost lake that the Catawba River runs through, Lake Wylie. Has a neighborhood called Hands Mill on Lake Wylie. Great neighborhood, a lot of diverse housing product in there. Everything from you know, production tract homes to custom homes on the water. But Coulter Homes, and they're very much land people, they found 37. 37. I'm sorry, it's 37 Slip Marina. They found, I can't think of the number of homes right this minute. They found some lots. In fact, I remember talking to the land guy from Coulter. He said, I've got these lots coming. Do you know anybody that might want to buy them? And I didn't spend a lot of time on that. We like selling to you, the individual buyer. But I'm feeling a sense of urgency on, and here are 3 houses that if you've been looking for affordable 55 plus communities, whatever that is, here are 3 houses in the 500s that could work for you. How's that sound? Now, but just to be fair, Charlotte, you know, this is like on the other side of Lake Wylie. So you're basically, it's not like an easy commute into Charlotte. It's a Charlotte area. You come around the other direction, you're not far into some, you know, great shopping and all that, Walmart and other restaurants. But in terms of just like commuting into uptown Charlotte every day, like for me, I'm a good example. Patty liked years ago a neighborhood way down south of River Chase Estates. So she was retired, but I wasn't retired, and I'm not. And I said, baby, it'd be kind of hard for me to do real estate all the way down there. Well, that's almost the way I feel about this, but not necessarily. Everything's kind of changed with work from home remote. I know I'm rambling here, and if you're still with me, thank you for bearing with me. You know, working and doing what I do is kind of probably part of my therapy, and Jack did it with me very much. So I'm thinking about these three houses right now: Lot 3, Lot 4, and Lot 88. So let's talk about them. First of all, there's a 37 slip marina. I wrote that on my notes. Now, here's the deal about it. If you see this video a year from now and you call me, you probably won't be able to get one of those slips. Right now, yeah, because they're kind of at the beginning of their traction. And that means as the boat slip is being completed, you can get on that list and lease a boat slip in your neighborhood. I think it's a couple of grand a year, something like that. And you could literally walk down to your boat. You could take a golf cart. They're going to have golf cart parking. A year from now, no promises. So if you could get into an affordable 55 community in Charlotte, even if you're a year out from moving, I'm thinking about my friends Ken and Julie who bought in a 55 plus, but they're still back and forth to New York. And I think that was a really smart move. They probably have a lot of equity in their house just based on their timing. You can't really predict the timing very well. And the builders are always going to try and take advantage of it for their bottom line. But here's what I'll tell you. Lot 3 is priced right at $520. Now, why is that? Well, I've been in this neighborhood so many times. Lot 1, it's got power lines running right that way. Lot 2, you're a little bit away from it. Lot 3, the one I'm talking about now, you're a little bit more away from it. Can you see them? Yeah, even in the picture. You can see the lines, but you can't see the tower. Oh, that was a great way to take that picture. And yet, if 520 is your, I won't spend a dime over 520, which is a question I often ask people, then this could be perfect for you. And guess what? Go and get you a boat slip and invite me over. See, I started to say invite me and Jack over. So I'm going to have to work through this, people. And so it's 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet. But it's a house in a, gated, it will be fully gated once they get all the construction done in Hans Mill on Lake Wylie. That's the neighborhood, Hans Mill on Lake Wylie. And this is the Gentry. So, and by the way, if you go look in the MLS under Hans Mill on Lake Wylie, you'll see this. If you go look in the Gentry at Lake Wylie, I don't think they have anything in there. I think that's their error. That's why you need a good buyer agent, people. So here's what I'm saying. You're kind of close to the power towers. And by the way, I've got a video. My intention is to put it on at the end. I got in the car with an engineer who does this. He knows about power towers. And we drove around a Lake Wylie neighborhood, and he talks about it. And the title of that video is It Safe to Live Near Power Towers? I think you might enjoy watching that. So Lot 3, it's closer than Lot 4, but it's not as close as Lot 1. But again, if it's budget constraint, and if 2-bedroom, 1,800 square feet might be plenty for you. And guess what? You're not coming down here to stay inside your house all day. You're coming down here to get your kayak, get your jet ski, get your boat, hang out, play pickleball. They've got a really cool amenity center, which you would be sharing with the greater Hans Mill community, which could include kids. So just think about that as a pool. Whereas the Crestwind, Charlotte, Crestwind, Wesley Chapel, 55 age restricted. You can have your grandkids over some, but you're not sharing the amenity with them as other residents. So that's one. 520, and that is a dogwood plan. By the way, these are the same plans that Crestwind Charlotte has a model home park of. So if you say, hey, I like that dogwood, could you go shoot me a video of that? The answer would be yes. And I may even have a video of it. I don't know if you've discovered how to go into my little navigation bar on YouTube. All the way to the right, there's a little search icon, and you can type in the name of that plan, Dogwood, and see if I have a video of that in the search bar on my navigation, in the search on the navigation bar on my YouTube channel. There's a little search icon. You can search for almost anything in there. So house number 2 is right next door, lot number 4. Power towers are a little bit more removed, but in this picture, you can literally see the towers. And this is a cedar plan. And It's a little over 2,000. 2,053 is the square footage. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-bedroom, 2-bath down, 1-bedroom, 1-bath up. Could be perfect. The cedar plan, and that one's priced about $535. And guess what? You could go get you a boat slip right now if you don't hesitate. So we got one at $520, one about $535. And again, they're right there in the line of lot number 1 that's got the towers going that way. So think about it. And if you want me to go shoot a video and really talk about that while I'm there, and you're pretty serious about buying, I'll drive 45 minutes. I'm happy to. And I'll shoot the inside of that cedar if you like, or the dogwood. Happy to. That's how we work, guys, because my team, they're out working with buyers, and I'm answering the phone and doing videos. So I would love to help you any way I can in the buying process. If we, and my team, your buyer agent, and if we're not, go ask your buyer agent to do it. I'm just being a little silly. So here's another one. Now this is lot 88. So you had lot 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And I think 88 is kind of like across the street. So could there be a visual? Again, not sure right off the top of my head, but this one is, it's on 1/4 of an acre, 0.26. The other ones are also on 0.26, 0.28 acres. So decent for a neighborhood like this. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, again, priced higher, but it's almost 2,200 square feet, 2,192. And it looks like it's got a big garage. Is that a 3-car? Or might be a tandem garage. Again, I could go shoot a video and talk to you. And this one's priced right at $570. So there are 3 homes. That is a dogwood also. So the difference between the $570 dogwood and the $520 dogwood, you get one more bed, one more bath because of that upstairs. So it's a dogwood, 1.5 story with an upstairs. And that's on a lot that doesn't have a power tower behind it. And that might be one of the reasons it's a little higher priced, because they're definitely giving you a break on the price. They're taking into account that there are power towers back there. And they already sold lot 1 and I think lot 2. So there is a market for people because the price just ends up being better, right? And so you can have whatever you want. What do you want to spend? And by the way, I know the deal that most of us want to hold on to some money and not spend all our money because we want to live and travel and all that. There is another entity called the reverse mortgage where you could buy, a house that's, say, a 570 house and maybe only put down, I don't know, I'm guessing 320, 350, whatever. And it's reverse mortgage, and we can get a lender to talk to you about that if you'd like to know. Reverse mortgage has a dirty name, but I like them. My wife doesn't like them, but I like them. I like mortgage free better, which is what a lot of us are doing. So this house is also a dogwood with an upstairs, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. The other one's 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This lot's probably a lot better. And yes, you can go buy a boat slip. A year from now, maybe not, right? A year from now, maybe not. So this is Hans Mill on Lake Wylie. It's a section called the Gentry. And you're not far from putting on my sunglasses because I'm thinking about Papa Doc's Shore Club right there on Lake Wylie on the water. How far is that from here? I don't know, maybe 12 minutes, maybe 15. And you can literally be eating dinner down there, having lunch, tiki hut, deck right there. I love that kind of stuff. And you could probably rent a boat. I think there's a boat rental place down there. There's a lot of stuff to do here, guys. And we would love to have you. So my cell number is 704-345-3400. If you're already working with one of my team members, ask them about the Gentry. If not, call me. Never reach out to the builder because then they got you. I had a call yesterday. He said, I may come and be your neighbor where you are, but I've been there 10 times. I said, well, I can't help you because you already spoiled it by coming in without an agent. And so I would encourage you to call me first. Let me connect you to my team. And let's make the rain happen for you. We'd love to have you here in the Carolinas. We appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you so much for all your love and concern on my dog Jack passing this week. And it's a process, right? I love a line from the movie about C.S. Lewis. That's when he lost his wife. And he said, "Why love if losing hurts so much? But yet we do love and pain is part of the process. So see you in the next video.